Alright guys, so as we take a look at this, man, as you can see, I actually won this game 13-12 in our Sim Standard Radio League. And, you know, I continue to provide a lot of the same feedback, man, because really it's some of the same things that I continue to have an issue with. And, you know, that's why I don't make as many videos anymore, because it's a lot of the same things, you know. But I will occasionally make the same video because I really want these type of things to be addressed. So what am I talking about here in this particular video? You're probably already seeing the first example here. To me, one of the biggest eyesores in Madden 19 and in Madden in the past, you know, the last few years, is the two-man animations, okay? I understand why they're there. You know, I partly might be part of the reason why they're there. I remember one time back, you know, some years ago, I used to always, you know, mention to Rex and Clinton, those guys at that time, that I didn't like the sequence animations, like the synchronized animations. Remember when you used to get the guy catching the ball, you know, the receiver and the DB both doing the exact same animation? So as a result of that, they introduced two-man animations, you know, in pass situations and in situations where you have DB and wideout interactions. But now it's kind of gotten to the point now, man, where they just trigger too often, or the wrong animation triggers. And I think they need to take the same approach that NBA 2K has taken. You know, they have significantly reduced the sequencing. You know, I'm sure the two-man sequences are still there, but they reduced the amount of, you know, override, if you will. Like, look at this particular example. This is one of the worst ones. Look at Vance McDonald right here. You know, and this is where the whole scripted, you know, outcomes and, you know, the scripted talk comes into play when we talk about Madden, is because of things like this. In what world will the receiver just automatically right now, he decides he's going to turn his back on the ball and he's going to become the defender? This is a scripted sequence, and we understand why, you know, scripted sequences play out. It's a dice roll, guys. Every single video game has some level of dice roll. The thing is, the great ones figure out how to replicate it to where it's not egregious or it's not as obvious. You know, the great games are good at that. You know, FIFA is great with eliminating this for the most part and allowing things to be more free. That's a different level. But like I said, NBA 2K has done a great job with being able to eliminate, you know, these things playing out so, you know, unrealistically and so undetermined. You know, I mean, I'm sorry, I said that backwards. Not undetermined, but they've allowed them to play out where it doesn't look so scripted, where it looks more like it is undetermined, you know what I mean, where it's happening on the fly. And that's really where they got to get to, is being able to replicate these situations in a better manner, in a more believable fashion. And therefore, you know, it won't be such an eyesore when you go back and look at what happened in the scenario. And again, like I said, I actually won this game, but I still have to come back and look at this play and be like, come on, man. It's ridiculous. And then, you know, also the can animation where the defender throws the wideout down to the ground with the stiff arm. So again, man, I'm gonna keep putting out some of these from time to time, just not as regular, because it's the same song and dance over and over. I just want to make sure it's always a topic of discussion. All right, that's going to do it. Make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, cut on your notification, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.